My name is Dennis Winston. I'm an artist who lives here in Richmond. I'm a retired arts educator, having worked in the city schools and some teaching at VCU and Virginia State. And I also teach at the Viz Art Center. I teach at the Virginia Museum Studio School. I am primarily a printmaker, although I do other types of work. I'm really known a lot for these woodcut prints that I like to do. The woodcut print that I'm submitting to the art auction is a piece called Blue Mood. I'm a great lover of jazz, and in my studio I play all kinds of music. And recently during the pandemic, this was a block that was in my studio. And as I was listening to one of my jazz CDs, I decided that I would cut this out, and I created it and put it on some handmade paper, blue paper, and the title of it is Blue Mood. I start out by actually just drawing on a board like this with a marker, a Sharpie or something, and then I take these woodcut tools, and my work is actually done by extracting the image out of the wood by cutting into the surface of the wood block and leaving these negative spaces, which you will see as white, or the color of the paper that I'm actually using. And what you see as the positive space that's left on the block is what I actually leave on the block, and which creates the black image on the surface. And when I actually cut, this is a different block. When I actually finish cutting the block out, it'll look like this. And then what I'll do is I'll roll out some ink and put it all over this block, and I will apply a piece of paper and use this burnisher tool, and I actually rub that image until it actually transfers to the paper surface, which you see here as a final print. And I usually do these in an edition of anywhere from 10 to 20. They're small editions. Sometimes I will do these prints as monotypes, as which I will do an edition of the prints and then turn around and I will create some prints that are going to be different and unique by adding colors or other types of media to the surface of the print. I'm doing a lot of different projects right now. I'm actually working on a block print to help celebrate Jackson Ward's 150th celebration anniversary. And this is one of the blocks that I'm using to create that. I recently did a project for the Wilton House Museum to document the life of the enslaved peoples on the plantation, which is right here in Virginia, the Randolph Plantation. This was a project that talked about how archaeology can define and show the history of a particular group of people in a particular period of time. At the present time, I'm doing a traveling show that's traveling in India. It's gone to several sites. And I feel really good that I'm in a show that includes people like Jacob Lawrence and Elizabeth Catlett and Benny Andrews. And these are people that I studied as a young artist. And so it makes me feel really good to be included in that. One of my prints recently was chosen. I was really happy and excited that I was selected to be on the Wall of Hope, which is that wall which is in West End of Richmond, which is a project that's coming out. And so I just recently used one of my prints, and it's called Hope in the Future. This particular piece that I did called Blue Mood will be part of the exhibition on September the 15th, the live auction. And I hope that someone will be encouraged to purchase this to help the Artspace and also to give this a really good home. And hopefully it will bring you a great deal of enjoyment to have it in your collection.